Hi everybody, welcome to this special edition of Sun Devil Sit Down. I'm Bobby Kraus and I'm joined by senior outside hitter on the ASU volleyball team, Cassidy Pickrell. Cassidy, thank you for joining me.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
So, obviously we're in your senior year here at Arizona State. Does it feel real to have the name senior attached to your title?
Oh gosh, this whole year I've been trying to wrap my brain around it, and I don't know, like, people are like, so what year are you? And I'm like, a senior, and I don't know. Not really, because I'm like, no, yeah, I've got one more semester. And they're like, so you're playing, right? That extra semester? Because I won't graduate until fall of 2017. And I'm like, well, no, I'm not playing. I'm just going to be taking classes. So, I mean, it's hit me, but at the same time, I'm trying not to think about it. I have 10 games left, and it's weird to think about. It's really weird to think about.
So you're closing out your career at Arizona State, but you started it at UC Irvine, and you had a lot of success there. 2014, Big West first team, you led the team in kills as a sophomore, but you ended up here. So what went into the decision to transfer from UC Irvine?
When I was a sophomore, in the middle of my winter quarter, so we were on the quarter system there, our head coach came into practice one day, and she said that she was resigning. And she was a huge reason why I was at Irvine. She was like a second mom to me. Paula Weishoff, amazing coach, amazing person, even better person. I'm still in touch with her all the time, and she checks in on me all the time. And so she was resigning and moving to Concordia Irvine, which was right down the road. A great program as well, but just switching jobs, time to get a switch. And so I kind of took a step back and reevaluated everything that was going on at Irvine. My major just didn't turn out to be what I wanted it to be. It was called Film and Media Studies there, and when I was recruited, they said it was the same exact thing as broadcast journalism. However, when I got into my classes my sophomore year, it turns out I was going to be analyzing a lot of film and watching a lot of silent film, which was kind of fun, but not what I wanted to get into. So those were the two biggest things for me to leave, and I left some friends behind, and so that was pretty tough, and it was a difficult decision to come to, but I'm really glad I'm here. I'm so happy.
So coming to Arizona State and being a journalism student, you're obviously at the Cronkite School, one of the premier journalism schools in the country. What has the experience been like since you've been here on the academic side of things?
It's incredible. There's 6 floors of just absolute mind-blowing things going on. When I had my tour here, it was like floor 1, floor 2, floor 3, 4, 5, 6, and each floor just got better. I was like, you're kidding, you're joking, right? No, this isn't actually here. No way do you guys actually get to do this as students here. And so, and this was my first visit too. So when I went to other schools, it was like, well, at Walter Cronkite, they have this. Do you guys have this? And it was just incredible, the amount of resources that students have here to learn and for internships and hands-on stuff, and the amount of professionals that they bring as professors. It's incredible. The amount of stuff that I've learned in my short time here surpasses any other education I've had in this field anywhere else.
So coming to ASU, it meant that you were reunited with your younger sister, Kylie, who came in as a freshman last season. You've had a lot of success together on the court, going back to high school in Texas, a couple of state titles together. What has it been like to reconnect on the court and be able to play again with her?
It's been really fun. Not many people get to say they've played with their sister or sibling for that matter in college in the same sport, or let alone say that they got set by their sister. So being able to be set by my sister for the past 2 years and then 2 years in high school as well is an experience that you can't really explain to most people, and an experience I would not have given up for the world.
So last season, you come into Arizona State, you end up at the end of the season first in kills, tied for first in service aces, second in digs, fifth in blocks. How important was it for you to come in and make a good impression on your teammates as a transfer, to be able to show to them, I can play with you guys?
Not gonna lie, I was super nervous when I first transferred here. You can ask a lot of the girls. I didn't talk a lot. I was shaking in practice. Like, I was nervous. I was like, these girls are big time. Like, they're Pac-12, and I'm from Irvine, but like I did okay there, but can I handle this? Like, am I good enough to play with these people? And Jason was awesome with that. Like, he would pull me aside at the beginning of practices sometimes and just be like, hey, if I didn't want you here, I would not have recruited you here. If I didn't think you could do this, I would not have recruited you here. So it took like a week and a half for me to be like, you know what, you deserve to be here. You're working hard, you're proving yourself, you're proving your worth. you can do this, you can play at this level. And so it was super important for me to just work my butt off for something that these girls have worked already to get here for, and to be a part of this awesome program. It was super important for me to make a really good impression on them from the get-go.
So Jason Watson was obviously the coach that recruited you to Arizona State. He's not here anymore. He's been succeeded by head coach Stevie Mussey. How challenging has it been for you to play for 3 different coaches in 3 seasons, going back to UC Irvine?
I think my norm is changed. So at Irvine, I actually had my freshman year, our first assistant coach left, so I had a change there, and then sophomore year, Paula left, and then I changed schools, and now Stevie. So I think it hasn't been too difficult, just because every season I've had at least one coach or 2 coaches or an entire staff move on and go to a new program or move on in a different aspect of their life. And so I think it's pretty normal for me to experience this.
And overall, how would you like to be remembered as a Sun Devil and as a volleyball player in general?
I hope I'm just remembered as a good teammate, first and foremost. These girls, I hope, want to stay in touch with me after this season and stay in my life, because I know I want to keep them in my life. And I hope they see me as a good friend as well. We've gone through a lot together, this team, and we're still going through a lot. It's a grind, day in and day out, especially when you're not as successful as the top 25 programs in the country. And I hope they just remember me as somebody that was a positive influence on the court and off the court as well. That's my biggest thing, is definitely positive influence, especially for the little girls that come and watch our games.
Cassidy, thank you so much for joining me.
Yeah, thank you.
She's Cassidy Pickrell. I'm Bobby Kraus, and this has been another edition of Sun Devil Sit Down. See you next time.